Two scenarios. You have watched the logging site through lenses while hiding in man-made brush piles and trash. You have crept as close to them as you dare, lying frozen for hours as they cut and slash. You have counted their workers and guards. You have watched for dogs and guns. Or you have spied on them with a scope from a ridge above a harbor during the slaughter. You have recorded their comings and goings, for you are looking for that window. Someplace, somehow, there must be a way. You watch them both like a cat and a snake, at once so alert with nerves ablaze, ready to pounce on them in an instant, and again so slow and patient, like the rocks that you are hiding in. Maybe you will feed next year instead. You are looking for perfect timing and information. For if you knew everything, you would succeed every time. To know when the site will be empty, when the watchman and the dog will be gone, when their warning systems will be off. Then you would know when all of your systems are on. But you will never know for sure until you do it. And you'll never get a second chance. You've done all your homework and surveillance, and now all that's left is you and your dance. Yet you still check your equipment 3 more times: wrenches, hammer and bolt cutters, pry bar, cutting torch, and persuaders. You review your list till you know them by heart. As the minutes count down slower and slower, you know now that the waiting is the hardest part. Your fear has a life all of its own. It comes over you and takes its toll. Fears of randomness and of all the unknowns. Fears of everything that you cannot control. Did you say goodbye to Mom? Or your child? This isn't kid stuff, you know. You could get killed. There will be some chaos in any action. It's a problem of synchronization. Now even the blacks and the whites appear hazy. Now you begin to believe that you are truly, truly crazy. And finally, at last, it is time to begin. Everything else in the world is illusion now. As you go through the fence, past the watchman, past the check booth, it is now your moment of personal truth. For now all that is left is cold, steely will. For now it is time to go in for the kill. All that is left is cold, steely will. It is time to go in for the kill. That's Going In for the Kill, a poem by Dwight Worker, who is the poet who performed Sink It at the end of the first part of our Earth First Navy special here. I'm getting real about reality. Hi, I'm Andy Caffrey, and I'm in recovery from MSNBC. So welcome to the show here. I put together a lot of archives of Earth First activities, Earth First music, warrior poetry. Sometimes I perform a little bit of it. And you'll hear a little commentary from me and interviews from friends and experts that I know in the coming weeks and months, so that we can get real about what we're dealing with as human beings here on this planet, as a civilization. Get straight about the order of magnitude and the urgency of the various crises, and organize effectively whether it's within the political context or outside of it, to get the job done in time, because it can become too late. And answers, I think that too will provoke a lot of discussion in your activist groups about what's appropriate, but the whole point of this is not to tell you what's right or wrong, it's to provoke some contrast in our views so that we can think about new ways of doing things. You may not agree with something, but maybe hearing it will trigger some idea, even a counter idea, that makes things better or more effective in whatever you're doing. So that's how I think about it. There's no party line here. We're just trying to critically think about things, understand the reality we're confronting, and do the best, most effective and righteous organizing we can. Hopefully, soon enough. That's a little down there, Greg.